What's going on, YouTube? This is Leo, aka Mr. Living the Dream. Alright, so this is part number 3 to my last video, and hopefully all of you guys submitted some beautiful resumes and got a call back. And I'm gonna go over some things that'll actually help you land that job that you want to get, whether it's at Target, Sears. A lot of these places, they interview very alike, and a lot of them tend to ask the same type of questions. So I'm gonna give you a couple tips on what to do and what not to do. So let's say, like I said, you got that interview set up. How are you gonna go? Please don't go dressed like you're gonna go to an R. Kelly concert. Come on, like that's just common sense. Wear a nice button-up shirt, or even just a plain black or white shirt that's not baggy. You know, wear something nice, look decent. And another thing is, be on time. I've interviewed people and I tell them, you know what, you got to be here at 10 a.m. and they show up at 10:15, 10:05. Right off the bat, your chances of getting that job went from this to like that. So, like I said, if you want that job, you need to show up on time. Don't be late. If anything, show up like 5 to 10 minutes early. That shows that you want the job, that you're eager to get it. And another thing is your attitude. That's a big one. When you walk in there, I know you're going to be nervous. You got the butterflies in the stomach. You don't know what it's going to be like. Well, 9 out of 10 times, the person interviewing you is just as nervous as you are. So, like I said, you're already ahead of the ball game by showing up on time. You're dressed good. The next thing is when you go in there and you present yourself, you know, smile, sit straight, and a lot of the times what interviewers are gonna be looking for, besides the kind of questions that they ask and what responses you give them, is a lot of people are like sitting there going like this or like that. Like, don't do any of that. Just sit straight, still, and give your full attention to the person interviewing you, and that'll put you ahead of everybody else, especially if someone's like super nervous. But anyways, so yeah, you're gonna do that. Another thing is like when they ask you about like, oh, tell me about a time that you worked with a team, or tell me about a time that you did this with somebody. If you don't have a story, we'll make one up and make it believable. They don't know if it happened or if it didn't. Only you do. But make it good. You know, if they tell you, oh, we'll hire you with working with people, you gotta tell them, you know what, people like me. I get along in big groups, and I enjoy working with other people. And actually, people look up to me. You know, when things go wrong, they're like, hey, Leo, what do we do next? Or what can I do here? What can I do that? If you tell them that you're like a people person and that you get along with others and that people come to you when there's a problem, that right there, that's like, it's mainly what they're looking for. You know, they're looking for somebody that is honestly going to get along with other people, and someone that's going to, you know, get the job done. But like I said, a lot of the times they're going to ask you about, tell me about a time. If you tell them like, oh, well, I don't know, that right there, it's like, oh, no, just docking points from you. I'm telling you. So if you don't have any stories, well, you got to make some up. You got to be a good storyteller. And that'll definitely help you land that job that you want. But like I said, if you do those simple things, as far as you show up on time, you dress nicely. Don't go dressed like you're going to an R. Kelly concert, please. And you tell good stories, and you're smiling, and you're going in there enthusiastic. They can see that, and that's what they want. I know a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I can do this, I can do that. Don't make it so exaggerative either, because then they're gonna be like, yeah, he's BSing, you know, he's full of shit. But yeah, don't make it like that. Make it genuine. And a lot of the things that have worked out for me, like I said, is just smiling, going in there with a high sense of energy. Believe it or not, that rubs off on people. That, like, I remember I had this interview one time, and it was actually with Target. It was with one of their, like, I think it was a district leader, and she interviewed me, and she interviewed this other guy, and this other guy was just like super serious, super prompt. He got the position too, but the feedback that I got was that the difference between my interview with her and her interview with the other guy was that my level of energy was just so up. I was so cheerful, and then she just felt like, wow, like this rubbed off on me. Like I could tell this guy really wants it. He really wants to work. So if you do that, you know, it impacts people, and it, like I said, it brushes off, and that's what you want to try to do, you know, anywhere you go. Leave that good vibe. But all right, guys, that's it for this video. If there's anything you guys want me to talk about in my future videos, I'm gonna keep giving you guys tips on, you know, like once you get that job, how to keep it, what to do if you want to get promoted, what are things to do, not to do, and if there's something you didn't like about this video, comment below, please. And I like all kinds of feedback. Like I said, I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. And I know you'll get that job. You know, just go out there and get it, and follow these steps. And like I said, that already puts you ahead of the ballpark. It'll set you aside from everybody else. So thank you for watching. Tune in next Thursday. I'm going to have another video up. But like I said, please, I love your feedback, and share this video. I know you might have a friend that wants to get a job or is a little lost. Well, this might help them out. But that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Keep living the dream. Peace.